ready to go. Jacob Wilson getting ready to hit.
Number 5, Jacob Wilson.
And a new season is officially underway.
7 o'clock.
Strike 2. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Hook one. Ball.
The 1-2.
No.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 out, man at first. Now here is Nick Kurtz. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. 0-1. Way back there, it's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. That's a strike across the top of the zone. That's outside. And the count is 1-1. Wilson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side, Holiday. And that's the 3rd out. Leading off, Jordan Westburg.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, James Wood. This one could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. A 2-run blast. Samuel Basallo, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's fouled off.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Hard on the ground to first. Kurtz steps on the bag, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Here's Adley Rutschman singing. The Orioles gave him the largest signing bonus ever, more than $8 million, and you can see why. This guy just oozes with talent.
Yeah, Boog, and if it wasn't for a strained triceps injury, I believe Adley would have been on the Orioles opening day roster in 2022. The moment he was healthy enough, the Orioles called him up, and the rest is history.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. That is the inning.
We know how to do it. Like that.
Back here in Baltimore, on now to the top half of inning number 2.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Up the middle. Makes the catch, one down.
Batting
So
sixth,
digging in,
right
Carlos
fielder,
Cortez.
Carlos Cortez.
And first offering is fouled off. That one ripped. He's got it. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Zach Geloff. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
Well, looked at the fastball. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Jackson Holliday.
Jackson Holliday.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
The 1-1. Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swings and misses, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Derek Hill, the next to hit for the Orioles, and that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Bounced up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
No.
Second.
In there.
And there's a ball.
No.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. Out to center. Bolte in and to his right. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park,
off for the
Jeff
A's,
McNeil stands
second
in.
baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Ball.
Here's a 1-1. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
Next
Ball
offering
3.
upstairs. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, nice play to his knee. The throw, nicely done for the out. And here's the rookie center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Number 33.
Foul ball there. And the 0-1. In
That's
there
right.
at the knees. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next,
So back to the top of the order.
Shortstop,
Jacob Wilson will hit next. There's a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Now he breaks his bat. Sends it to first. That's the third out. Back here in Baltimore. And now the right fielder, James Wood. Fair ball. And a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Swing and a base hit. And at first, here's Adley Rutschman. That one lifted to left. Soderstrom on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. He's 0 for 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. They got it for out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. He's 0 for 1. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Hard liner. And that is that. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. And the lead is now 5. New inning getting started. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
No.
Inside. Ball 2. Hill should have this one. Takes it in for the out. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. Flied to right his first time.
Ha!
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward running hard to get it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Yeah. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. And that one fouled off.
Ball. No.
Stays alive. Next
Ball.
one misses. Full count now. In the air to left center. And that is that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Digging in. Derek Hill. That one a little bit high. And that is ball one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-1. Swings and lines one towards the gap. And that's got extra bases written all over it. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Clearly,
Ball.
he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Got him. One down. James Wood, the next to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one's upstairs, ball one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Here's Pete Alonso. That one inside. And that's ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 2-2. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. We go to the top of the fifth. Leading off, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Ward under it. And there's one down. At the plate, Carlos Cortez. 0 for 1 so far. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one. That's towards center. 2 down. Zach Geloff up next for the A's. Caught looking his first time up. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
No, outside.
Got him looking for the K. Make it 4. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Orioles DH, Samuel Basallo. And there's a base hit to left. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
You know, these Orioles, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And it's through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
This one in the air right field. And it's foul. Ground ball could be 2. Over to McNeil. On to first, double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Hard hit left side. Play made, that ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, and now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
You know, these Athletics just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder, Henry Bolte.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, went around. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2. The Orioles leading by 5, and we're in the top half of the 6th. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. Back to the top of the order. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 2. Wood on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Baltimore, stepping in, Taylor Ward. Again, back to work. Ripped to short. Over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Derek Hill. And first offering is fouled off. Hill, 30 years old now, and they traded for him earlier this year. Hill
What do you got?
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. Base hit center field. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. In the air, right field. Cortez drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down. James Wood at the plate. Last year gained some attention. He was intentionally walked in a game June 29th 4 times. Only the 3rd player this century to be intentionally walked 4 times in a single game, joining Manny Ramirez and Barry Bonds. That one missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fought off foul. The 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Into left center for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Hey.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Tosses to first, and that takes care of Alonso. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the A's designated hitter, Jonah Heim. And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Check swing foul. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here is Shea Langoliers.
Ball 1.
Wood has a beat on it, and that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Samuel Vasallo. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Brady.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
There's a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. That just misses ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone. But now 2.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Up next for the Orioles.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Out towards right center field, Bolte on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So up next, Jeremiah Jackson. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Relay to second. He's in there.
Hey.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
How? Swings through it for strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Now that's smacked to right center. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's a 2-0. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Derek Hill, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one fouled hard the other way. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where
that is the inning. Ready to begin the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
No, that's a ball.
That clips a corner. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Another 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just missed. That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
No.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next up for the A's, Nick Rippey comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ball.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Should be extra bases. And there's one away. Two on with one out. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that one hit to first. To Westberg. Double play. What a great killing. Bottom of the eighth. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jordan Westberg.
Now pitching for the
Jose
A's.
Suarez gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. James Wood digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. The Orioles up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles.
So digging in, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. To first. What a play. Inning over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the center fielder, Henry Bolte. Short hop liner handled it short. One pitch and one out. Back to the top of the order now. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Late that time, and it's strike two. Riquet measures 6 feet even, 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2017. Set down on strikes. The A's down to their final out. And here is Jonah Heim. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Orioles take the season opener and move to 1-0. 8-0 is how this one ends as the Orioles win this one for Chris Singer.